the
yourself.
Lakers just became a first-round exit. With Luka Doncic going out with a hamstring injury the rest of the season and Austin Reeves going out with an oblique strain the rest of the regular season, the Lakers have just 4 games left to play and could drop to as low as the 6th seed. This would put them against potentially a Denver matchup, Minnesota, or Houston. All teams I think that the Lakers would not be favored against. 2 of those teams, specifically the Timberwolves and the Nuggets, they've had trouble with in the postseason. I don't think that the Lakers can muster up enough toughness, especially with 2 of their superstars coming off of injuries and LeBron James being 41 years old entering the postseason. The Lakers are done. Cooper Flagg should be the Rookie of the Year. Right now, Con Knipple is favorited to win the Rookie of the Year with 80 of the first place votes and Cooper receiving just 20. I think that is unjust just because Cooper is leading his team in scoring, rebounding, assists, steals, and he's the youngest player to score 50 in an NBA game, passing LeBron, Devin Booker, Wembanyama, Brandon Jennings, all guys who I believe have won Rookie of the Year or were finalists. And I think that it's also unjust because of the fact that, Khan has a lot more talent playing around him than what Cooper has had this season, right? He had Anthony Davis for a second, had not had Kyrie Irving. He's playing on a team that's depleted and he's still putting up the numbers given that he's the number 1 scout on defense going into every game. The NBA has gotten soft. Giannis right now is dealing with the Bucks front office and members of their organization trying to convince them that he wants to play the last couple games of the season and put on for people who are trying to see, the superstar that the Greek Freak is. I think that the NBA has gotten soft in the culture, trying to protect him for, future trade options if he does get hurt. The NFL, if you're healthy, you're going to play no matter the team's record. The Bucks have finished in elimination fashion, so they're not going to be in the play-in or the playoffs. But I think that's the difference between the NBA and the NFL. You have teams that are, the worst teams in the league. Their star players are playing every game. It doesn't matter what their record is. They know that nothing is guaranteed in that league, and the fans respect it. And I think the culture just shows, how much it's very self-centered in the NBA, and the NFL is really about, putting on for the league, for your teammates. And it just kind of shows why the NBA is falling behind not only the NFL, but also the MLB.